was a personal, I loved it. Okay, you said I didn't want to, well, this is called ear soap, just to respond to what he said.
Oh, cool. It's on.
You don't want to hear this, it might hurt your bliss.
Yeah.
How down at the bread line you can see the fine way we treat the people on the street just looking for something to eat. I don't want to say this. These words hurt my bliss. It is so surreal when I stop to feel what the have-nots deal with every day when their children say, give me something to eat. And the government treat is more cops on the street, slogging to their beat. The laws, the laws, the laws. That's all they know. All fine and dandy when it's the corporate candy, paying the lawmakers who say, we must live their way in our cities built with our taxes, our shovels, our axes. We beg and grovel at the feet of a judge unfit to judge a brother from the other side of town that's down on the soul side. There we abide by a different rule. There it's cool. For who you are and where you're at matters more than some fat cat with a need for greed to fill a hole in the soul some devil made when we lay down and forgot that we got to hold hands and stand together. I don't want to admit this. It hurts my bliss. How ashamed I am of our so-called leaders who get elected and become breeders of war's hate, for profit make the bombs fall. When the children call for a little food and a good mood and a chance to grow in nature's wonders of rainbow colors. Can you hear this? Or will it hurt your bliss? How tobacco made into cigarettes is perverted from the Indian mystic sects. Let your fears down, down to the ground, crushed under the feet of people dancing to the beat of being happy and fed without the dread of brothers and sisters going to jail, held without bail, for smoking a joint and loving the planet, instead of drinking whiskey, fueling wars, hate, and death from a cigarette. The bigot man has guns and badges. What we have is each other and knowledge. That it's okay to live in the bliss where we can say this without the fear they might hear and jail a voice who has no choice but to speak for the many who haven't any but a simple wish for the bliss of a full belly and maybe a man or a woman who will lead the ones who bleed under the control of a few who fear what they hear. That we can live together. We can make a paradise for all. Or hell on earth at the bigot's ball.
Whoa.
I'm waiting to say this. It hurts my bliss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is untitled, but it's one of my more favorite poems, and it's kind of a long one, and I'm not going to read it from the mic, so hopefully you can hear me. I sit on the grass. It seems blissfully that you were scintillatingly amazing. But that's of course due to a sunny disposition. As I shake it off and blow away an entire day, I know that sleep is a waste of the small amount of time that we have on this planet, this rock. Right now, I'm between a rock and a hard place, seeking out all intentional receptors for my thoughts. As I ponder at the sky and scratch my head, I know that answers come for a price. A painfully egotistical, incomprehensible price. Though you know, you never knew. You always just know. Always just hope. Pray, manifest that life throws you one less curveball. And head straight for the chin music. Straight for the head. Throw me the fastball. Get me out of this jungle. Adonai, I commence my need for hope. I need hope that all of this wasn't supposed to be working against me. The sleep was actually near. The long wait for much needed rest, only not the sleep of the past few days. This nocturnal rest was different. I wasn't relevant or practical, although a sense of intelligence can't make up for the absence of understanding, commanding and control over my thoughts. I stake my claim to sanity, and through all the inhumanity, I won't look to anyone to guide me through the night with a flashlight, or wish that I was close to breaking down and giving in to absolution. Words, the magical drug, the shrug, You fucking snub. I seem to disappear like the flies of the ground, blowing around with all those little eyes. No surprise you never see too many smiles in the meanwhile. I'm gonna be futile, with all sense of ulterior motives. This will never be understood. Why should such a pup with a grin that could spin 1,000 chins not be charming enough, not be ready to be something to anybody? And who among us is without blemish or wrinkle? Non-spotless, non-sinners, all fall to a cause or cause-defective absence. All things are on sale for the right price. You place a price on happiness like sweet nectar. It is the single most addictive feeling. All people seek to be happy, whether you hurt yourself to be happy or not. We all need to smile, to laugh. I say laughter begets laughter. I say that humor is the best medicine. Attracted to a mortal desire to fulfill, we have stomachs full of food, and still we keep gorging ourselves, keep shoving that shit down our throats, consuming flesh like a forest fire in California. The sky is up high. It's not unattainable. It's only sustainable. You can't remember. Plain and simple. You can't remember what you wanted to say to paper with pen. The fallacy is that conformity is not for people like you and me. Sensible salutations come from telephonic transistors. I am a shapeshifter, a drifter. I cannot seem to control the urge to purge, converge around the carcass. As if the wish, the last kiss, the day I knew I was way too fucking pissed. Sonogram. Your pictures don't make sense, man. It's not a door you kick down. It's an oratorical sound. The clown, he laughs at giraffes that live amongst the chaff of the ash. You should just go. Close one door, only to know. To grow into a polished gem, neatly folded at the hem. You've only yet to begin. Covered in earth, this isn't my worst or best. I'm not wearing my bulletproof vest. What do you expect?